Hey everybody who's watching, Angry Enemy Fan 2 here. And well, I'm not to bring you yet a review. If anybody have been watching previous videos, you would have seen I have done my thoughts. This is my thoughts again about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2012, or as I prefer to call that show, TMNT 2012. It's much easier. But its full title is Teen. You get what I mean! It's way too complicated. Well, wait. I wasn't starting yet. I was. Okay, my thoughts about this show. Well, I have given it a few episodes. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it a disappointment? Is it a success? Well, I'm afraid to say I don't really know if I can answer that. I mean, it's not really that bad. I can say that. The cast they have created are pretty well matched. Sean Austin is Raphael. He's famous from the Lords of the Rings as Sam. Um, and then we have Jason Biggs. Well, I was actually surprised he of all people got cast. I mean, he's famous from, you all know, American Pie, so why did he cast him? But his match voices very well. Everyone's favorite voice actor, uh, Rob Paulsen, is Donatello. He previously voiced Raphael in the 80s Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles show. And then the Greg Chives, man, the boy from Beast Boy, Teen Titans, and Kevin Levin from Ben 10 Alien Force, or yeah, like that. And he does it a squeaky voice again, voices Michelangelo. Oh yeah, did I mention that Rob Paulsen voices Donatello? And well, and Mae Whitman, everyone's favorite girl, who voiced Katara from Avatar: The Last Airbender. She is April, and April is this time young. Other than that, Kevin Michael Richards voices Shredder, and he's very good with voices. Recently, until it was on a break, that was, he voices Kilowog in the Green Lantern animated series. But well, so what's the story about this show? Well, actually, unlike all the previous shows, this actually starts, well, it has always started in the sewer, I think. But what I'm trying to say is they have never been up before, and I'm pretty sure in all the other they have been up top side before, but they just never had to stay there. Now they are actually new, and they are introduced to the pizza, and Donatello falls in love with April because she's the first girl he ever meets. And then they meet the Krang, a parody of Krang from the 80s and the Utroms from the other series. And well, and they talk in third person. They are voiced by Nolan North, everyone's favorite video game voice actor. But then Splinter is in this incarnation once again Hamata Yoshi, who has mutated into a rat, and he and Shredder had a bitter rivalry that it ended in Splinter's family's death, or so we think. Maybe we don't know about the daughter yet. And they both love the same woman, even though Yoshi was the one who was together with her and got a child with her. So it's computer animated, or well, I'm not exactly sure what kind of animation that is. Is it CGI? Well, it's similar to the Green Lantern, and it's well. So what is? But I never answered the question, did I? What are my thoughts on this show? Or did I answer? Well, what I'm trying to say is, in this show, it is a very many mutated creatures, new characters that gets mutated in it. And the Krang, well, if I must be honest, I haven't really liked the Krang yet. I mean, they're annoying. in my book. They always say like, Krang, can you tell Krang that those who were there that we call their turtles must do with it? Yeah, I think they are in parody of all these aliens and Men in Black like characters. The mutated creatures that we've seen, they range from very ugly to very brilliantly. One of the first mutants we met was Snakeweed, a giant weed. That was a good joke. So that I can definitely say you can at least give it a chance. For some strange reason, people seem to neglect to mention 2003 series. Was it really that bad? Well, I thought the first four, was it three? Maybe three seasons was very good. Uh, After that, it just went on a from good to bad roller coaster ride. And I know this is gonna sound shocking for those who was watching, but I was not a fan of the 80s show. I mean, I watched it, but after I saw 2003, I began to that the 80s they trashed on everything the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles comic was all about. And now Michael Bay is gonna do a one. If that movie turns out to be good, then I'm gonna be surprised. I mean, what is actually very welcome in this show that as of yet we have actually seen some new characters. In last episode we saw Leatherhead, the alligator, who was in sometimes an enemy and sometimes a friend of the turtles. But I must say the animation of that alligator was kind of annoying, not really to my liking. And I wonder, will we see the Rat King? Will we meet everyone else? It would be good if we could do that. Oh yeah, Baxter Stockman is in this, and I can say he's a mixture of the 80s and the 2003 series. How do I mean that? Well, he's black. Well, Baxter Stockman was always black, but you know what I mean. In the 80s, he was Caucasian. And that was in the 2003. So he's black, but he's also clumsy and a little bit nerdy, I think. And he was that a very lot in the 80s show. So I say he's a mixture of both of those. And April, well, except that she doesn't really see Donatello's very obvious crush on her, I say she's okay as a character. She's actually training to be a ninja. I wonder how dangerous she will be. We have of yet not seen Casey Jones, but according to rumors, once the second season come, we will meet him. I hope he will be a good character then too. So well, that's actually my thoughts on this show. I'll say if you have seen all the other Teenage Mutant, I'll recommend you giving this a chance. Will you like it or will you not like it? Well, it probably won't stuck the first time. You gotta give it some episodes and just hope you get the right, okay one? Okay? And these mutated animals, you're gonna say, is that really a mutated animal? They look so bizarre. I guess that's why they are doing mutant, and for once they're not mutated into a half man, half animal like creature, but a giant creature that gets some alternations. For example, one of the main villains get mutated into a dog, but he has spikes on his hand and all that. Oh yeah, that guy is called Dog Pound, and he looked like Chuck Norris when he was a human. He's voiced by Clancy Brown, but I must say, when he was Clancy Brown, he's actually, I mean, no. When he is Dog Pound, Brown sounds even more awesome. I mean, Clancy Brown is always a good voice actor, but what I'm trying to say is, once he mutated, the voice role he has got is even more good, in my opinion. And then some fish face were voiced by an unknown voice actor, but I'll look up here what he was called. Christian Lanz, I think. I think he's Brazilian or something. Well, the character Severus, he muted into fish face. It rumors is that he's gonna walk. Oh yeah, and Baxter Stockman is voiced by Phil Amar, a very talented voice actor too. Except that, well, some other Snakeweed, Danny Jacobs, and Spider Bites voiced by Louis Black. Oh yeah, and Jeffrey Combs voiced Dr. Falco, who is of yet not a mutated animal, but is a mad doctor. I think that fits Jeffrey Combs' previous horror B acting roles that he has as of yet. And ever since Transformer Prime, I gotta say, people have noticed he's a very good voice actor. So in the end, not a too bad show, not too great. It's up to you to say. I hope I can one day do reviews of the episodes if I get the time. And that's all I can say about this. Probably I didn't answer any of your questions, but this was my thoughts about it, and but I think mostly my information. I'll see you another time. Bye. Bye.